bad. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're at Shift Sector's half mile. We had some issues, we had some struggles. As you guys know, we initially thought we broke 2 axles, or at least 1 axle. It was making some kind of clanking noise every time we were turning left and right at the track after we ran on 9.5 pass. I was posting pictures up of the axle, the way it looked after we pulled it. Found out, and again, working with the guys over at Audi Rs3, they kind of let us know, hey, listen, the axle looked great, the tripod, and I'll show you guys the tripod area, looked pretty legit, but the boots are broken and all the grease evacuated and made a mess underneath the car, so we had to clean it out. So Audi doesn't have any parts. The passenger side was in stock, but the driver side was like a month out, so we were screwed. You know, this event, our drag event, was about a week and a half ago, and Shift Sector was a week later, and we really wanted to come here and compete. The guys over at Super Street hit us up. They have a car that they're bringing, you know, good friends of ours. We're going to be running their car today. We didn't want to miss the opportunity to come here to Shift Sector. It's one of my most favorite events, especially being a half mile and being so close to home. It's about 2 hours away from my home, so definitely want to come and show some support. Long story short, we got the new boots in. Irish Motorsport and Assam at iBet Industries sent over some spare parts, axles, boots, clamps, whatever we needed, O-rings. We got new boots on there. I didn't even raise the suspension, so it's still on the drag suspension if you guys want to check it out. So the rears are still hyped up for the squat, and we threw our R888s back on, and the fronts are raised. It's pretty high, but we left it at that because in about a week we're going to be hitting up Famoso for another quarter-mile event. It's going to be a Pride event. Hopefully we're going to try to hit low. If we can hit 9.3, because we have a lot of room on our 60-foot, and I'll show you guys a copy of our slip real quick. I'd really like to go 9.2, 9.3. Not that I'm competing with TCR Performance, our good friends of ours, Lexi and Josh, because they ran 9.3. They currently hold the world record for the stock block. Because we just want to push the car and see how far it can go, and if we're able to get that number, great. Hopefully we break our last half mile record. We are the current record holders for the half mile and the standing half, so 175 mile an hour from a launch in a half mile here at Shift Sector. Hopefully we can break that. I'd like to go 176, 177 today, push the car a little bit harder, see what happens. We do have 034's rear suspension stuff installed here. I'll show you guys real quick. Sorry for the dirt and the dust, but we got their sway bar and rear end links installed. Setup of the car is going to be back seats out. We removed the real carpet. It's like a 2-pound piece that comes off, and then we have our Braille lightweight battery. For those of you guys that are emailing us how we mounted it, we use the Braille plastic mounts that basically hook to the bottom of these, and then we put the OEM strap just to put it over, but holds just fine, doesn't move really, and we've done a ton of launches with them with no issues, and no battery issues, no draining or anything like that. For those of you guys curious on the battery setup, that is the 15-pound battery. I think it goes for like a couple $100. They do have some pretty serious batteries out there for like $1,000 or $2,000, like carbon fiber, weighs like 3 pounds, but way out of my budget. And this one for about $210 delivered with the bracket was right up my alley. So definitely a lot lighter than the factory battery. Anyway, guys, again, this time, without further ado, let's get into the half mile. Let's go have some fun, and hopefully we do well. There's some serious cars here, guys. We got 2 fully built IRAs, hybrid cars that are right over there. So those are going to be some pretty fast cars. Probably get my butt whipped. I don't know if Tim's going to be running today. He's stock block hybrid. He was a previous record holder at 9.6 on DR2s, which is pretty impressive. So anyway, we're here. Plenty of cars everywhere, guys, and we're about to kick this off. So wish me luck. Let's see what happens. Hopefully these axles and boots hold up.
George, you're going out there and to go race. What do you think you're going to do first run?
I don't know. Our best last time on full
I'm sorry, hey, talking to the mic, sir, please. Hold on. Yeah, it's good. The battery's new.
Our last pass that we did when we were
talking
here,
to the mic, sir.
On full kill was 175, but I'm gonna roll into it. They have new safety rules. I don't think we're gonna hit 180. Anyone going 180 up will get kicked off. They need like certain safety equipment, which is totally understandable. But if we can hit 176, 177 here, I'd be very happy. Draggy crapped out. Won't turn on, won't charge, so we won't have draggy data today, but we'll have Shift Sector slips that they email us, so hopefully we can get that mile an hour, drive the record a little bit deeper for the team, the Feta fam, and have some fun. So this is George, over and out. Thank you.
Just think, what would Stav do if you have any issues? I'm sorry, what would Stav do if you have any issues?
Thanks,
George coming back on that Audi Rs3. Another Audi. Looks like we've got an Audi R8. Rick.
Ooh,
A lot of information on either of these cars, but they're here having a good time. Sounds good. I'd say that one's not stock either. 178.14.
Holy shit, George did 178 miles an hour and a half mile.
We've got Jerry coming back in his 06 Corvette up against Morgan Hall in a Dodge.
It's got to be a glitch somewhere. The car's silver. It can't go that fast. Hey! Yo! What? 178?
Yes! Yes! I didn't check the slip. So 178?
178.
Yes! that was on medium boost.
Hey! Where's the nitrous bottle? Let me see this glove box. Where's the glove? Where's the nitrous bottle, man?
No, it's keto diet, but I'm still fat. But I'm not as fat as I used to be, so I got that going for me.
Awesome, man. Congratulations.
All right, let me park up and we'll pull it down. That's awesome.
So George just went 178 miles an hour. His personal best prior was 175. First pass out. The only real change to the car, I mean, is the last time we were out here in November for a shift sector, I believe it's just a TCU tune and you know, the motor mounts and everything else. I mean, these 034 motor mounts, but wow, man, 178 miles per hour on the stock block RS3. Oh, we're gonna see the nitrous now. George is about to race this McLaren, beautiful car. See, this goes to show you the RS3 is on autopilot. Look, he's texting while driving. What's going on, George?
The heat shield came loose in the bottom, I guess because the exhaust is not in, so I had nothing to rest on, and I think one of the fasteners came out, so I had to like smush it back up. One of the guys like, hey, your shit's falling. I was like, all right, so I drove back and I put the heat shield back up, but this guy's really cool. His name is Josh.
Ooh, 600 LT, huh?
Yeah. So we're about to run. I don't know if he's modified, but you can hear it. You can hear the turbos just spooling. So I'm actually kind of excited. Hopefully this time Shift Sector gives us a slip. You can look on their website. Hopefully they don't count our speed for theirs or their speed for ours. On R8, that's bone stock, has 178 mile an hour pass because they duplicated our run for him. And technically they have him listed as a 10th faster, which kind of sucks. So for this $2,500.
What color was the R8?
The charcoal gray. He's really cool.
Yeah, it makes sense why it's faster than a silver car.
So he's really cool, actually, and I don't think he's going to go there and try to take the prize, but I think a Porsche is going to come knock us out anyway. There's some Porsches running like 185, 190, so we'll see.
Alright guys, so George is going to be racing this McLaren 600 LT. I don't know what it's going to do, but it sounds mean, dude. It sounds mean.
Rs3.
All right, George is about to run the McLaren 600 LT.
Beautiful cars.
What's it? George just ran 178. Let's see what he does against the McLaren.
178.1.
All right, he's off.
See a lot of great hats out there.
Ooh, George is taking the gap.
Must be awesome hat day. Loving that.
Oh man, George isn't being very nice to this guy.
A $10 gas station buy, sir. That worked out just fine. That's a great hat. 176.1
so
to
George is winning
168.8.
176, and the McLaren 600 LT.
Yeah,
that's a really fast car. Just went 168. So it's a little bit slower than his last run, but I mean, still a good run. It's getting hot. I think it's about 91 degrees today. Let's see what the car does for the rest of the day.
Damon Rivetti in 8.
So Super Street blew off one of their diverter valves. It actually cracked right in half. So they're plugging the hole. They came over. Our tools were jumbled all over the place. Our toolbox ended up like bouncing all over the place. So right now they shoved a shifter into the diverter valve hole just to plug it up so they don't have a boost leak, so we can go send it in the track. Stops running. We're grabbing supplies. We're supposed to be racing them today as a friendly race. You know, the Super Street was, and the Motor Trend Group was kind enough to feature the RS3 last year when we broke the world record for the world's fastest RS3 in terms of the stock block. And today we broke our half-mile standing record, which is pretty cool, and they're here with us to enjoy it. And we're gonna run with them and take some nice pictures with these guys. Great all-around group. The hospitality over at Super Street and the Motor Trend Group is second to none, guys. So thank you again for the hospitality, and hopefully we get this car back up and running, and we'll pull one of the spark plugs so it doesn't beat us, okay? Shh, don't say nothing. Super Street. They've treated us like family. Again, Motor Trend Group, all you guys, thank you guys so much for the coverage last year. It's probably one of the reasons why we gained so much momentum on our YouTube channel, and everything else that we do is thanks to the guys over there. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. Now we're gonna get some pictures with the Super Street Evo, and we'll see once they upgrade this a little bit more or what their plans are, and we'll race again at the next event and see if it probably destroys me, which it will, because the aftermarket for the Evo is just so massive. So that was the finale to our friendly race with the guys over at Super Street. Again, you know, Super Street featured our vehicle in the beginning of 2018 as one of the fastest, or the fastest Audi Rs3 as a stock block. Obviously, we don't hold the title anymore. We do still own the fastest half-mile pass, which is pretty cool. But these guys want to do a friendly race to gauge where their stock turbo Evo was. You know, I think they trapped about 116, 117 today, which is a great job for a stock car. Full interior with 2 Sparkle seats in the front. Again, just a friendly race to have some fun. Again, thank you Super Street, thank you to the guys over at Motor Trend Group. We'll see you guys again soon. We got some other cars that we're working on and some extreme stuff that we're going to be doing with the RS3. So yeah, this day's been pretty productive. We're gonna go let the car cool down and see if we're gonna do one more run. I think we're in the top 4 for qualifying, so we'll see what happens. S3 for his spin. There's Sam Do. We got him on the crap my pants file right now on setting 1, and he's gonna take it down the half-mile for a spin. Showed him how to do the launch control, so we'll see what he does. You think he's gonna do good?
I think so. I think it'll be good.
I think he's got some experience from working over at Eurotuner magazine, so hopefully he does well. But we're gonna see what his reactions are to a 700 wheel Audi Rs3 in the half-mile. Really excited, guys. Oh my God, look at him go. Pump, there you go, pump it. Nice. Hey, there's something dripping. No, I'm just kidding. The heat shield popped down, and we'll take it back and pop it back up. How'd it feel? All right, let's go back. That was Sam Dude driving the big turbo RS3 for the very first time. I'll let Jason go up next. As soon as the car gets a chance to cool down, as you guys know, the motor is still stock in terms of unopened, still stock trans. So, you know, the best way to keep things going without blowing up is proper cool down. So we'll get the ice bags, water sprayer. We'll get the blowers on there and super cool it down for at least good 30-35 minutes. So this way these guys can go back out. I'd love to see these guys take the car down. Again, you know, this is part of the reason why I love cars so much, is experiencing it with other people as well, and especially fellow car people. So let's see let's see what we do on the next pass. So guys, as a quick update, while we were letting Super Street kind of have at it, we're gonna let them do another run while we're cooling down. But they just came up to us, told us that we're in a battle for second place. That one run that I told you before where they gave our mile an hour to someone else, they actually took it away. So we're in third, trying to battle it out for second. But here's the thing though, here's the thing. So we're in a battle between this gentleman here and a fully built RS3, essentially an identical copy of Hank's build. And such, it's Hank's customer from Rs Motorsport. So he's running fully built top and bottom end clutches. I think he's running the same 850 kit as I am in terms of the same turbocharger, but he's pushing way more power. His best run today was 185, mine was 178. So I'll take the L now, but we're gonna do this last race for second place. It's $500 for second place. So wish me luck, but I think I pretty much lost already. And this is gonna be, the difference in this video is gonna show you a similar video that we've done before between a built and a stock block RS3 that's clapped out in terms of like full send. So we'll see what the car does. Wish us luck. And if we do win, it's $500, which is kind of cool. If we don't win, then Ram, this guy will be getting the $500. That either way, today's been a lot of fun. Super Street, you guys rock. I owe you guys another time to drive the car. Anyway, let's get back to it. I'm gonna let the car cool down and we'll go race. So unfortunately, we got delayed. I guess one of the first few races in their class, a red Supra, blew up at the end of the track, unfortunately. Beautiful Supra. Thing looked nasty, huge turbocharger, and I don't know how fast he was going. I'm gonna have to check. Hopefully by the time we edit this video, I'll have some numbers for you guys, but unfortunately he broke down and had to clean up the end of the track, so we had a little bit of a delay. It's 4:30 now. We're getting ready to get to race. I'll show you guys. So you see, still a ton of cars waiting, so everyone's all paired up. We are paired up with the white RS3 in the rearview mirror, and I guess these two guys are paired up, and then the ones in the front. So again, we're going against the built RS3, fully built RS3 with clutches, with diffs, all that. And he was going consistently 185, and I'm like at my peak, full kill 178, you know, with everything rattling. So I think I'm prepared to take this L, but still, it's still an accomplishment to have two of the same kind of cars from the same shop with the same parts in the German class in California. By far, these cars are the fastest cars, or becoming some of the fastest cars in the country. And the FedFam is definitely growing to be a monopoly slash conglomerate here, especially in the Californian coast and the West Coast with the RS3. It doesn't seem to be anyone that wants to come out there and compete. On the East Coast, that's the same case. The world record holder for the quarter mile is TCR Performance, which is part of the FedFam, which is running Rs Motorsports parts, which is running our throttle body inlet, and they went 9.3 in a quarter mile. So there's a pattern that's forming, guys. We're taking over. But we can't do it without your support, and we thank all you guys. So we're gonna get ready. We're not gonna start up just yet. We're gonna keep the car as cool as we can, and then we're gonna wait our turn. So the next clip you guys will see will be us racing down the track. So wish me luck. Oh man, that RS3 is fast. I gave it everything she had and he still took off on us. That was awesome, guys. Now that's fast. That's why I have to go fully built. That's just unbelievable. Unreal.
How does it feel to be taken to Gapplebeez?
You know what? If I had to lose a race, I'm glad I lost a race to another RS3. Built RS3, clutches, car did amazingly well. Man, it was so depressing when that thing just started pulling on me. I lost all the will to press the throttle. Congratulations to Audi Motorsport. It's cool that for the German class, it's 2 RS3s running identical parts. Well, he's fully built and we're stock blocks, but I think he's IMS 852, right?
Yeah.
But he's fully built. That's cool.
No, 1000.
Oh, is it 1000?
Yeah, 1000.
Watch your back. All right, cool. Well, congratulations.
So in typical fashion, the Audi Motorsport cars are the only cars out here racing today. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? No, this is for first place, people. Thank you. So Rob
They're gonna present us with a check. We did win second place, so we got $500. I was telling them on the GoPro that the $500 we'll use to donate to either some goodies for a giveaway, or we'll figure out something to do with it. But it's gonna be
more
for you
driving
guys.
lessons for you.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey, so we had a lot of fun today. Thank you guys to Shift Sector. Thank you to Ram for coming out and humbling George with the IMS 1000 kit. That car is really fast. I mean, it's his street car right there. Look. But it went 185 miles an hour 3 times today. That is one really, really fast car. Yeah. So you see all the cars that won today, first and second place. A lot of fast cars, a bunch of GTRs, some Corvettes, all different classes. It's really cool to be on the top 2 podium. George did a really good job. I was just joking earlier. Man, you know, the stock block IMS 850 has done us well. 9.5 in the quarter, 178 and a half. You know, it's definitely exceeded what we thought the car would do, honestly. You know, the tuning is on point. The TCU tunes. The Malaka throttle body inlet is the best. Yeah, you know. And but George is coming back, so I'm not going to tell him that he did a good job. Hey, George. So the tuning is on par, but your driving was not. So
I tell you right now, it's probably one of the reasons that's driving us to go built with the RS3 is that he's running the IMS 1000 kit with a built head, built bottom end, clutches, and the car. We launched at the same time, but the car just took. I mean, the wheel torque that thing's put down.
It's kind of like when me and your B5 ran, huh? Anyway, guys, so that we're out. This is what's the name. We're going to be accepting our second place check here. We're going to be doing a giveaway real soon with it. We haven't figured out what yet because we honestly didn't expect to compete. There were some really fast cars. Unfortunately, they broke, but it's pretty cool that Georgia's daily driver street car is top 2 in the German class. That's awesome, you know. And Ram's street car is number 1, 185 miles an hour.
In the airport.
Yeah, you want to take pictures?
Well,
you want a picture? That's already recorded.
Congratulations. German class sponsor the Force
Let's stop. Come on, get your picture. They're taking a picture and it's supposed to be in this event. Hey, it's part of the team. Awesome. Thanks, guys. You guys one more real quick. Oh, sorry. We trying to say we're blocking the car though? Come in all over? Right here. Make it part of it. You Photoshop all the watermarks out, right?
Alright guys, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks. Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Now for our winner.
All right, guys, we are done. Second place with our RS3, which is pretty awesome. Ram, he won first place with his fully built in the German class. Audi RS3s, the IMS kits, and our parts, which is pretty awesome, that are running on some of these cars, dominated this event. So it goes to show that the technology and the R&D and development that are behind these cars, these both, we're battling it out today with high DAs upwards of 3,000. Temperatures are rising real crazy, and consistent runs. They changed it up this year where your car had to not just run consistent, but you couldn't just do one Hail Mary pass and then win the event. You had to consistently run every couple hours, and if you didn't show up or your shit broke, or your car broke, then you got kicked out. So there was a Porsche that was running close to 190, 180-ish. I think it was like 186, 187 actually. I'll double check. And unfortunately he had some mishaps, so we got bumped up, and then we had to battle it out for first and second. I lost to the fully built RS3, but it's a good loss, and I'm proud to take that loss. Anyway guys, I'm George, this is Malaka Motorsports. This is our half-mile event here, experience here at Shift Sector. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat. I'm starving. Thank you guys for the support. We'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, tell us in the comments below, what did you guys think? Now, I'm sorry about some of the footage. It's not really the best that we could have provided. We had some mishaps and some issues with some of the GoPros, but we do have some really cool footage. You probably already seen by now since this is the end of the video. But anyway, let me stop blabbing. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next video. As always, guys, we love you. See you guys in the next video.